Ladies and gentlemen, I'm IWN's very own Britt, and I'm live with your AEW Dark Evolution watch along. Sorry for the fucking delay. Had some problems with the darn live stream because it acted like it wouldn't fucking work. Had some problems with the live stream. It kept loading. It wouldn't go live. Jesus Christ, this YouTube needs to fix this YouTube webcam. This makes no sense. It really doesn't. This absolutely makes no sense. YouTube really needs to fix this YouTube webcam shit, man. This shit is fucking garbage. They really need to fix this. They need to fix this shit. This shit is fucking garbage. I don't understand it, man. Well, anyways, I'm here live for your AEW Dark Evolution. Watch along. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications. And follow me on Twitter, Ingram Wrestling. Follow me on Twitch, Ingram Wrestling News. We're going to go ahead and unmute it. I'm going to go ahead and play the video because I'm not in the mood to be saying other things right now. Because this stream, the fucking live stream, pissed me off, man. Fucking goddamn live stream. Shit fucking sucks, man. YouTube think it's fucking funny, man, when it's not. Jesus Christ, man. Ain't been my day today, man. I ain't had a good day at all. Fucking shit won't fucking work, man. My goodness. Shit is so garbage. See, first match is already ended, dude. I should have been live already, man. Should have been live like 5-6 minutes ago, man. This fucking stream wants to be stupid. But no, the stream wants to be a jackass and starts not working. Oh my god.
Tony Schiavone, the one and only Paul White, and we are ringside with the great stars of AEW, Paul.
Doesn't get any better than this, though.
Man, it is great to be with you, and it's great to be with Justin Roberts, our ring announcer, for our first match.
All right, guys. How's everybody doing today? I'm here, man. I'm finally here. AEW Dark Evolution is starting a little bit late on my end because I'm having problems with the fucking live stream. Fucking stupid live stream, stupid darn YouTube webcam want to be stupid and shit, man.
When you say the name of Jersey Shore earlier this year, he was engaged in JWoww of Jersey Shore fame.
Shit pisses me off, dude. Shit pisses me off when it acts up like that. When it constantly keeps on loading and won't come up on the fucking screen, it won't go live. Have you all read that problem? Anybody? Oh man, why is everybody leaving the chat? Come on, man. Don't be like that. Why is everybody leaving the chat? I'm not even mad at y'all. It's just YouTube, man. They won't fix the YouTube webcam. It's like every time you schedule it for every time you schedule it for a time you want to go live with it, all of a sudden you go live with it, fucking thing ain't even going live. It keeps freaking uploading. Keeps freaking loading. Shit is aggravating, dude.
Take a look at -1.
Oh my god.
I just love it. -1
so
brings all
fucking
that
garbage.
personality to the ring. He's in there with one of his favorites from the Dark Order. We know that 10 is a former protege of the great Brody Lee. It's amazing to see -1 out there with.
Alright, I'm going to invite the same people that I just invited. I'm going to send them an invite to the stream because it's finally live. Finally, my watch along, my AEW Dark Evolution watch along is finally live. I'm here, folks. How's everybody doing?
I'm surprised how big that plate is. I was going to say the same thing there. I mean, he's obviously a couple inches taller here. Great physique, great upper body strength, obviously.
I didn't know that reality TV stars got that big.
Well, there you go. You just never know. Solid elbow tie-up. Number 10 from behind.
Oh, so we got number 10. It starts off with number 10 versus, I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't know this guy. Anybody recognize this guy in the yellow ring gear? Take a look. I don't know. I haven't seen him before.
Well, it's always good working with you, Paul.
As always, I'm trying to sit under your learning tree and figure this stuff out.
You know, man, you and I know each other for a long, long time. I tell the story that the Paul White that I remember in the mid-90s is not the Paul White I know right now.
No, definitely not.
You are a seasoned veteran now.
Well, there's an interesting move. Yeah. I don't know if that was for intimidation or just flat out disrespect.
Well, I think he was disrespecting 10. And 10 trying to hammer him, and a good job by Britt to get out of it. Missed. Released her with suplex over the top. Nicely done. And that really rocked Blake down the corner.
That's the thing people don't understand. Yes, he's a great looking athlete. He's got size. He's also got experience, power, and technical skill. Nice drop kick by Zach Clayton.
Now I got up.
Two. Again, Dark Order number 10 and Zach Clayton both fit into that mold of elevation. Two young wrestlers in the formative years of their career, trying to get wins, trying to make a name for themselves.
God damn, that shit's on fucking loud, man.
Just zipper 10 with those bootlaces. That's an old school move. I appreciate that, exactly. Nothing says, hey, how you doing, like one of your laces down somebody's face.
Absolutely. Big round.
Come on. Thing's being stupid.
Using the face and with the mask, I'm not so sure how much that hurts.
Come on, Montoya. What are you doing, man? What are you fucking doing, dude? Yeah, I ain't gonna have a good day. I'm not even gonna have a good night either because I know Monday Night Raw is gonna be suffer again. And I gotta review it tonight, so I know it's gonna be fucking suffer. Let's get as much viewers in as we can, man. Let's get as much people watching this chat as we can, man. Invite your friends. Send them the link to the stream, please. I need some more people in here, man. I need somebody to cheer me up right now because I am just not in a good mood today. I'm really not. I'm really not. I am not in a good mood today.
Grinding of the ice hockey on top rope, zipper with the bootlaces. He's got his own style.
He trained with Johnny Robinson.
I'm a minute behind AEW Dark Revelation. I'm a few minutes behind the episode due to the fucking stream being stupid.
The disdain that emanates Zach Clayton in the ring towards everyone around him. I get it now.
Yeah. There you see -1 trying to encourage 10 on.
See,
Be careful. -1.
now my damn Twitter followers don't think I tricked them, but I did. My Twitter followers that I tagged in the thumbnail that I tweeted out, they gonna think I tricked them. I ain't tricked them, man. It's just I didn't expect the freaking live stream to not, go live like that.
With a forearm shot. That had no effect on 10.
Oh my God,
got you inspired.
man. This is
Explosiveness. All the big lariats, 1-by-3.
Now I gotta tweet out the fucking thumbnail and I gotta tweet out the fucking video, man.
Running pump kick that time by 10.
Sound like I'm fucking drunk the way I'm talking, dude. Literally does.
Nice spine buster.
Oh, man. This is entertainment, man. All right, now it could be the full Nelson.
He gets that lock.
Oh, man, look at that.
Good back elbow by Zach Clayton.
Clayton saw it coming.
Good save by 10.
Power slammed him down. He's got him up 1, 2, no. I almost pulled a win out of that one.
Pretty impressive by Zach Clayton. Now he came back with that really strong power slam.
Welcome back to the channel, folks. I hope everybody's doing all right. Once again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notification. I'm on my way to 400. Still on the road at 1,000. And please hit the like button on the goddamn stream if you're enjoying. If you're enjoying the stream so far, hit the like button on the stream, man. Man, I got such a fucking temper, dude. I really do. Y'all can tell I got such a freaking temper, man. For real.
We're glad to have Miro on Elevation. Put in that show against Ted.
I just tweeted out my live stream on Twitter, so everybody that's tagged in my thumbnail should be able to see it. And I'm getting ready to tweet it out. I'm ready to tag some people in the thumbnail and post too. I'm not gonna remember the names right offhand, but I'll tag some people. Try to get some people in here, man. Let's get some more people in here, man. Let's get some more people in this chat. I'm ready when y'all are. I'm ready to talk to y'all in the live chat. Who wants to talk? Who wants to chat, man? You want to chat? Go ahead and chat, man. I don't mind. I'm just not in a good mood, not because of y'all, because it's fucking live stream. I was ready for the stream as soon as I hit the button and everything loaded. I'm telling you, that shit's aggravating. It happens to everybody, but it never happens to me. That's the first time it ever happened to me.
Sounds good to me. Whatever. I'm just gonna make up words. Anyway, I love Joey Janela and Sunny Kiss, and I can't wait to see them take on Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky.
We're going to also see best friends back together once again. But right now, time for our next match here in Elevation. And here's the one and only Justin Roberts. This contest is scheduled for one fall.
Didn't Justin Roberts used to be in WWE?
Weighing 185 pounds, Hayden, Backlund.
Well, I was going to say, with a name like Backlund, he better know how to wrestle.
Yes, he's a distant relative.
How's everybody in the chat doing? What y'all doing now? Y'all watching Raw or are y'all watching AEW Dark Elevation? Who's watching AEW Dark Elevation tonight?
Originally from Bulgaria, now residing in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, we got Rosa coming in the ring.
280 pounds. Miro. That is such a killing stare.
His name is Miro. Why couldn't they just call him Rusev instead of Miro? Why did they have to change his name? I don't understand.
That dead stare in his face, giant, easy as muscles. Like a cannonball shoulder.
Easy name to remember, but why change it? Why?
Now, you gotta understand what kind of mindset Miro's in after that loss on that Arcade Anarchy match. He didn't even want to be in that.
Yeah, so there you go. I agree. It's a good point.
This might be a bad time for Hayden Backlund.
Miro says that he is. Look at that. He's going to ball him in the corner.
Oh, look at those shots. Just snug and in there and crisp and clean.
He said that he's after a title here in AEW, and who's going to stop him? I mean,
he's a vicious competitor. Right now, he looks more focused. I get worried when he starts walking around talking to himself because that's never a good outcome.
Guys, after this, I'll be back in Call of Duty.
I remember back.
I'm not watching Raw because I know the show's gonna suck. I'm not watching it.
He looks like a He-Man action figure.
Come on, man. Let's get some people commenting in the chat. Don't be shy to comment in the chat. Why is everybody shy to comment in the chat tonight?
It's just as vicious as he could be, man.
He's as mean as a stepped-on snake right now. He is mean.
Mike Posey was admonishing Miro for just a second and then walked away. He's doing it again.
Mike Posey might want to rethink that agenda.
Mike Posey's been a referee, been around for a number of years, but I tell you. Oh, not a bad move at all.
Good job, Hayden Backlund.
There you go. There you go. Give him credit for some effort here, man.
Well, sometimes you got to combat crazy with insane.
That's exactly right. And he dropped kick. That time Miro was holding on. Miro just shrugged on. Look at the agility. Whoa.
Right out, Posey. What an athlete.
Unstoppable. Absolutely. And Hayden Backlund, who says he was born to wrestle because his last name is he's going to get a big lesson in it right here.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a bad mood today, man. I can't deal with it.
Now, Hayden's only 20 years of age. Now, 20 years of age. And the fact is, okay.
Oh, man.
And Hayden, only 20 years, you're going to get bigger and stronger and learn a lot. And he said, game over, and there it is. His version of the camel clutch. It's called game over. It is, Paul.
Locked in deep.
What the fuck?
The winner of this match Miro. Miro's now 10-1 overall, 5-0 in singles competition. The one loss dating to that.
What the fuck is this?
Talked about ball, but in singles competition, he is indestructible. I say disrespect to the ring again.
Yep. While you're watching this camera, watch the game over. Wrist locked in deep. Nothing for Hayden Backlund to do but to tap out.
Tap out is what he did, and again, Miro. Can anyone stop this man in AEW?
Yeah, things looking real good here, Butch. You're getting the job done. Give it up, huh? Kidding me? Why can't I get it? You know the rule. You'll get yourself a jacket.
Oh, I'm black. I'm a stats man myself, and the stats say we should put it on the red.
We're the Dark Order.
I'm a new X-ray machine.
Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to win.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, the team of Takeshita and the AEW Women's World Champion, Karlie.
Wait, they didn't tell me that Takeshita. Oh, I am really pissed off now. One of my Twitter followers didn't tell me that Takeshita and Sheeta were going to be in the match tonight. Oh, Takeshita's one of my favorites. I can't believe nobody didn't tell me that Takeshita was going to be in the match. And this match wasn't even on the card for tonight's AEW Dark Revelation. My head's going to explode in about 2 seconds.
Very, very unique.
Catalina Perez and Layla Reed.
Catalina Perez.
My head is going to explode in 2
In
seconds.
this tag team matchup, Dante was a win over Bunny recently on Dynamite, and in the corner helping out.
Perez, nice calling up a lockup with Dante here.
Where is Aaron?
Karashita.
Got that martial arts background, Takeshita does. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I believe, yes.
Perez. That's it.
Oh, you better leave after this show. I'm recording Takeshita.
And I'm thinking, who
I'm
the
recording
hell-
Takeshita.
who the
Yeah,
hell
leave
was
that.
You're the only one in the
She's
ring.
my favorite.
And there's a kick.
I don't mind recording.
Those kicks in. She's got that black belt judo.
Yeah, throw
Damn, that
and
booty was jiggly. That booty was jiggly.
communication.
Oh, yeah, look at
Cheater with both.
Look at Perez's booty.
Wow.
Oh, look.
Great takeover that time.
Look at
See how
Perez.
fast she sunk that in and took her over.
Watch, when I see Thunder Rosa come in the rain, I'm going to be like, pretty woman, walking down the street,
Perez trying to
pretty
block in
woman.
Nicely
suplex.
done by Perez. Dropping down on one knee. Gets in the corner. And the tag is made. And here comes
No, she probably, if she hear that, she probably like, oh man, that's enough. I'm tired of hearing that song.
action here. First time that
There's
she's
a
ready.
little
I'm tired of
just
hearing that
counter
song.
right there with a sit out herself. Going for air. Nice double suplex on the champion, the women's champion.
Here comes Gray with a big uppercut.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the delay earlier, man.
Very strong
It was
leg.
supposed to be scheduled to go live at 6:55. I can't believe that live stream is still loaded. I can't believe it still did that shit, man. That was a bunch of garbage.
Drop kick back.
That was a bunch of garbage right there. The way it did
Now
that
tag is
shit.
made, and we're going to get Perez back in the ring. Oh, boy, slugging it out. And it looks like the world champion liked that one.
When you come out of those Asian dojos, that's like a rite of passage to stand there and take those shots back and forth like that. So probably not
My
the
door
most
always
hardest thing
open.
to do.
Both doors always been open.
Here comes Ty Conti.
Boy, she a ball of fire. Look at that intensity. She follows all the way through with those lariats.
Why can't it just be one door open first? Two doors open at the same
Zero
time.
throws. That's just reaping that shoulder right out of the socket.
Oh,
Look at that kick.
that just kicked her head right off. Covers 1, 2, and a 2 count. Another team and top-ranked contender and the champion together. Women's division. Up on top, there's a big missile drop kick from
Can't believe I'm still on here. Look at the screen there.
and it went to pick her up. Perez from behind. Oh, my goodness.
That's a pump.
There's that kick.
Yeah, that is a pump kick.
That kick
Dead
from
on
Tay
pump
Conti.
kick. Double team, whip them in. A knee strike on that end, and they're on the
What
other
are they trying
end.
to do?
Great takeover of it, ladies. Submission hold on both ends. The triangle sleepers on both sides.
I love it. That's teamwork. They're forming a pretty strong team.
That's right. And it was, of course, Sheeta and Gray with illegal. Two ladies in the ring. And Gray got out of it. Nicely done. Double underhook.
Double under. What are we going for here? Champion blocked it, got out of it. Insecurity kick right to the side of the cheek. That was the whole top of her foot right on the cheek. Well done.
The katana.
There's the knee.
1, 2, 3.
The team of Ty Conti and the AEW Women's World Champion, Takeshita.
Good effort by Catalina Perez and Layla Gray.
Yeah, I agree, but the katana was the final blow in that one.
Yeah, sure it was. Anyway,
Boom. How about that knee?
That
Yeah,
momentum
sure.
is swinging through. Buddy, that'll ring your bell right there. That's lights out. Thanks for coming. Do not go to the pay window.
The world champion, Ty Conti together. A great looking team.
Oh, she's carrying that championship. Maybe one day, huh? Who knows? No.
Next match here on Elevation, tag team action. Carlie Bravo and
hybrid too.
Alexander will take on the team of TH2.
their music, their interest music, man. Their interest music is kind of cool.
This is a tag team bout
H2, TH2, their interest music is pretty cool. Not too bad.
357 pounds
Sound funny though.
on Helico.
See how funny their interest music sounds?
Two.
Sound like
You're not
Pac-Man.
going to find a more athletic team in all of AEW than the Hybrid 2, Paul. They, Jack Evans and Helico can really go.
Absolutely. I love the combination of the high flyer and the submission specialist in that Helico.
Evans and Helico is a team very prolific, very seasoned, and they got the work cut out of them here with a couple of young kids.
Therefore, the setting combined weight of 431 pounds, the team of Carlie Bravo and Dean Alexander.
All right, we need to talk about this. Carlie Bravo, Dean Alexander, student of the Nightmare Factory, and they were at ringside when we all saw what went down at the hands of QT, Aaron Solow, Nick Comoroto, and Anthony Ogogo. They had chosen sides. These two kids did not. They did not choose sides. At least they didn't go on QT's side, put it that way.
Probably a smart move on their part. Right now, when you're green, the best thing to do is keep your head down, your mouth shut, and your eyes open.
QT side is now known as the Factory. Not the Nightmare Factory, but the Factory. So, you know, it's a riff that has sent really shockwaves not only through AEW but really through the Factory, if you will, the Nightmare Factory or the Factory, or at least the kids who have trained
Well, anytime, it's like a divorce, when the parents get divorced, the kids end up taking the punishment. Kids, don't want to choose sides, but choose sides. That's what's happening to the students here, which is really an impactful, bad thing for the students. The students should be working on their careers, developing their characters in the ring, and then they've got this other drama going on.
Yeah, drama's right, man. And Helico.
I love Helico. He just shows off. He's got that long, lean frame, which gives him a lot of
about Monday Night Raw. I don't even care about Raw.
Showcase all that knowledge.
Plenty of knowledge. He and Jack Evans 4 times AAA World Tag Team champs. Ollie Bravo up top, nicely done. Deep on drag takeover.
Nice on drag.
Well, Jack just one step ahead of him that time.
That was such a veteran move, man. Helico did. Oh, that's funny.
Once you get on the mat, that's where Helico can really take you to school, so to speak. We're talking about training in schools and factories.
This is good experience too for Carlie Bravo. And this is a veteran move. You see Helico go over, taunt the opposing corner. Now Jack Evans is doing his thing as a good partner. Be it behind the referee's back, which is a little shady, but you got to get the work done. You get it done. Jack Evans, of course, he comes from up around Calgary where those dungeon shooters are up there. So even though we always talk about Jack Evans' high flying ability,
don't you ever get annoyed listening to Paul White on commentary? I kind of do.
There we go.
Wow, how about that?
That's an incredibly athletic move, and that's just him showing off, which is, I get he also went for a pinfall cover, which is great, but he was also intimidating, Dean Alexander.
Take a look once again. It looked like it should be a standing moonsault, but he just kind of spun in midair and
threw a twist in it for a little bit of flavor.
There you go.
Nice knee to the chin.
Oh, about it.
Carlie Bravo holding his own here. Boy, Jack is just so light on his feet.
Very light on his feet. That little hesitation is what messed up Carlie Bravo charging the corner. I think Carlie Bravo was expecting something different, and that little hesitation made Carlie misstep. There you go.
And Jack with a back-spinning soul kick, if you will, just kind of improvising as he goes. That's one of the things, that's one of his trademarks. So you're looking right into the corner.
Are y'all enjoying AEW Dark Evolution so far?
Nemeth up on top. How about that? For some balance.
Athleticism. And that's the thing, too.
What's everybody doing tonight?
It's very hard to predict where he's going to be because, honestly, Tony, I don't think he knows where he's going. Sure. That kind of make it up on the go kind of flash thing makes it a very eccentric offensive talent to deal with.
And Carlie Bravo in no man's land tag, and Helico will come back in. Frank Gastineau is your referee. This is Elevation, where we like to showcase some of the young up-and-coming stars, or stars that later in their formative years. And right now, Dean Alexander, Carlie Bravo being taken to task here by TH2, and Alexander's finally going to come in. You better keep his eyes up. Boy, he did that time. Great lariat, another one. Make it 3, and down goes Jack Evans.
Comes over the ball of fire. I like that.
What's he going to do now? Well, he's turned his back, and that's a critical mistake. Jack was still in the ring that time, Paul, and there goes Carlie Bravo over the top.
Well, that's just, unfortunately for Dean Alexander, that was just what we call a rookie mistake. That's not ring awareness. Here we go right now, and Helico tying Dean Evans up in a knot.
Yeah, that's his Navarro death roll.
Navarro death roll. That is an excruciating, painful submission.
Wow, and that is it, man. Here are your winners. The Hybrid Team. Jack Evans and Helico win their second tag team event here in 2021. I like what they bring. I like the combination. I like the difference in styles. I think they really, really complement each other well, Paul.
There's that Navarro death roll, and Helico's got it locked in. He's got the ankle lock and the upside down figure 4. There's nothing you can do with that except tap out and get out and watch the tape.
Winners, TH2. And right now, let's send you to Tasha Gonzalez.
Thunder Rosa, last week Diamante had some pretty bold statements for you. She said you don't represent her as a Latina, whatever, and that you have a huge target on your back. Well, yeah, duh, girl. Of course, Thunder Rosa has a huge, well, you can't see it, but she has a huge target on her back because I'm not only one of the best in AEW, I'm one of the best in the world. Hay una razón por la cual a mí me dicen la mera mera. And that doesn't mean that it's because it's just a gimmick. I live la mera mera lifestyle. And that is, I train hard, I coach, I fight for what I want and what I deserve. And like you said, señorita, last time, la dura diamante. That is your time. It's your opportunity. Well, la dura. Aquí está la mera mera esperándote a ver cuándo te dignas a venir al ring conmigo. Because, you know, as a general consensus after you put that statement out there, Twitter went crazy and they're like, yeah, we want to see Diamante versus Thunder Rosa. Pero adivinen qué, muchachos, aquí en AEW le damos lo que ustedes quieren. And like I told you, Diamante, I am ready whenever you want.
Ooh, she killed it with that promo.
Next on Elevation, Orange Cassidy versus John Skye.
What the?
The following
What is
contest
this?
is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from wherever, weighing whatever, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
I just love this guy, Tony. I really do. His just lackadaisical, whatever, man. You know, his chillness is so deceptive. So deceptive.
That must be the AEW
Hands
fans
go in the
right there.
pockets, business picks up.
Yeah, and I was going
All right, I'm gonna skip the emphasis. Man.
to agree with you right there to try to keep him at bay. Look at this, to a backslide, got him over. And Bryce Rims for Canada 2. Dandy switched kind of that time. Snap married him over. But look how quick he is. 1, 2, and a 2 count.
Oh, man, Orange Cassidy can just frustrate you to no end.
Yes, he can. And he's had some big wins here in AEW. Look at the agility. He's going to put those hands in those pockets. And he can out-wrestle you with his hands in his pockets, and that's what he's showing.
Just the way he does it, it's just like this is no big deal. I love the way he presents that, the way his presence is just, this is easy. This is so easy for me to do.
Watch out, here he comes. Hits the far ropes. John Silver with a spear from the outside. 1. That's a hell of a counter move that time.
Yeah, John Skyler saw that coming.
I said Silver.
Yep.
Okay, so I meant John Skyler. There is a John Silver, by the way.
There is. I actually did a great interview with him.
You sure did. Are we having fun now?
I like the intensity John Skyler's trying to bring to this
I do
match.
too, man. I think, again, Skyler.
That indeed will debut for AEW. We will not exist.
I didn't know how long it would take, but I knew that I was going to be one of those guys. I joined the Navy right out of high school. September 11th had just happened. There was a lot of uncertainty going on in America, and at the time I just felt like I had to do what I could for the country. So I spent a couple of years in the Navy, and that's when I really grew up. The Navy taught me a lot about the core values of honor, courage, and commitment, and it helped me develop into the man I am today. Taking those values is really being dedicated to the process, going through all the avenues, every possibility that you can go through before you call it quits. And at the end of the day, there really is no quits. You know, you have to see it through until you reach that goal. And I just learned that from that whole time that I was in the Navy. Once I left out of the military, I still had the desire to play football. I went to college, joined the football team as a walk-on, and that's when I decided that I wanted to go a step further. And I felt I was good enough to play on a professional level, and that's when I went and started playing arena football in Chicago. About 2015, I was done playing arena football, and I still had a desire to compete. When I first started professional wrestling, I was around 29 or 30 years old. I started out locally in Chicago, but unfortunately, I just wasn't getting enough reps. It wasn't until I started researching places to train in Atlanta that I really felt like that would be the best way for me to get to the next level. And I have no family in
Next
Atlanta.
level.
My daughter was still in Chicago, but I knew I had to do this for myself so that later on I can provide the life for my family that they deserve. One day I just left, and when it was all said and done, I had about $20 to my name for almost a month until I got my first paycheck from my job down here to survive on. This was it. Failure was not an option at that point. Gear always ready to go. You know, whether I was getting paid $5, $50 or whatever, $20, whatever, it didn't matter to me. I just wanted to prove that I belonged here. I felt like I was really hitting that stride. I felt like I was getting bookings left and right. And then pandemic hits. You just feel like that dream that you were so close to getting is kind of snatched away. Did you read the tweet? Okay. This tweet is from Tony Khan. Thank you for your service to the USA. And thank you for everything you've done for AEW to help us thrive through the pandemic. Your consistent hard work, positivity, and reliability have made you so valuable to AEW. Now it's my honor to officially welcome you aboard. The Captain Shawn Dean is all we. Before this happened, I had just got fired from my job for coming to AEW a loop before. Anybody else would probably feel defeated. But for me, it was a moment of relief because I knew that's not what I was meant to do. And for that to happen a week later, it really solidified everything that I hold near and dear to my heart. And that's just being a hard worker, being kind to everybody you meet, and just always putting in the work. It just shows that once you do all that, it's nothing that can stop your dreams from happening. And this is just something that just really solidifies that for me.
They said that we were next, and now we're proving that we are up next. So make sure you keep watching the journey, keep watching everything that we're doing, because I'm letting you know right now, just getting started.
Now, do you copy that?
Up next here on Elevation Big singles match, Danny Limelight goes one-on-one with Konosuke Takeshita.
All right, so if you guys check out the description, I just updated the description. I should have put everything in the description before it went live, but I had problems with the live stream. I wouldn't even focus on putting, typing everything in the description. So if you look at the description, that's the card for tonight's AEW Dark Elevation. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I hope you can.
How happy I am here. I'm happy to have you. I'm honored to be sitting next to you.
Yeah, just like I ain't happy that I only got one person watching.
Disembodied voice whispering in your head.
What's this guy talking in my head?
And it is a moment. Promos, Soccer Japan. Weighing 231 pounds, Konosuke Takeshita.
Wow, we're looking forward to this debut here in AEW. Yeah, I really like the looks of Konosuke.
Takeshita is a well-traveled veteran, though only 25 years of age, has been actively recruited to be a part of pro wrestling since he was about 12 years old, kind of similar to the first ever AEW Women's World Champion, Rio.
He's got a good look about him, he does.
A lot of confidence, and he's a man that actually our own Kenny Omega, the AEW World Champion, back when Kenny competed in DDT, he said Takeshita. You can say for you to say. You can say for you to say. Takeshita was the future of DDT, and Takeshita actually lived up to that reputation, being a 4-time King of DDT champion, now making his debut here on Elevation against Danny Limelight.
Now, wrestling Japanese wrestlers, nothing new for Danny Limelight at all. He has had extensive background wrestling in Japan, and Paul, you've had a chance to interview Danny that's going to air on one of the future episodes here of Elevation. He's got a great story. He really does.
He's got a tremendous story. And we get to sit down and talk to him, really see what makes him special. Is the heart he has. The heart he has for his business. The heart he has why he's doing this for his little girl. Sure. He's a single dad. He's doing the best he can. And, I have a lot of respect for him. What the match they're having so far has been a
great. Nobody's here.
Wrestling match.
There is nobody.
Wow, nice.
Say, oh, look
There's
at that.
nobody watching now.
Almost got it. Got a 2 count that time. Takeshita got 11 in a row. If I'll get the name right in a minute, too.
The standoff here. That's right. Takeshita and Danny Limelight. Very even coming out of the gates here. Takeshita with the experience edge over Danny Limelight.
Well, Danny's talking a little trash now, this close. Takeshita, like, he's just calming it down, keeping his composure, not getting rattled.
Takeshita's competed on the big stage in Japan many times before. Recently at Budokan Hall, big. Wow, leg lariat there.
Now, I mean, that leg lariat would have hit me in the forehead.
A lot of different promotions. Japan, he's been wrestling with the DDT promotion, correct?
Yeah, that is his home promotion, but he's branched out into All Japan Pro Wrestling. Well, as I believe Pro Wrestling.
Get mad impatient, dude.
Now, how about that, man? Elevating, no pun intended, to hit that big clothesline on Danny Limelight.
Whoa, what the heck is it?
Well, he's feeling it now.
Takeshita, of course, because he's wrestled primarily most of his career in Japan. Oh, big sit-out senton there.
About that.
Push the far leg. But he doesn't have a ton of international experience. He's had a couple excursions to the U.S., the U.K., but he has wrestled quite a few of the Western wrestlers that have come over to DDT, our own Sammy Guevara and Colt Cabana included. Takeshita actually made his debut against El Generico.
Oh my goodness.
Limelight now. Popping with a double stomp on the back. Here he has a cover again. 1, 2. The 2 count. Danny Limelight, 5 years in the business. And he's been a quick learner. There's no snapmare takeover here. And an elbow drop. Takeshita. Wow, gets kicked in the back.
Kicked by Danny Limelight.
How about that, man?
That's that martial arts background from the Marine Corps, sinking that kick into the back.
Oh, boy.
Down one in the chest.
Sending Takeshita to the back. Knife edge chop. Back elbow. Oh, man.
Wow. That, ladies and gentlemen, is called a chop.
Using his size, effectively ripping the chest of Limelight there.
Wow. He brought that in. Look how he brings this thing in. It is so solid. Snow.
And Danny just fires right back. Limelight goes to the eyes that time.
Not a bad move. I'd rather do that than get in the chopping contest. Well, actually, I'd be happy to do
I think that kick to the back between the shoulder blades kind of woke up Takeshita.
Well, radioactive Poppy needs to get serious here and stay focused.
That's right, man. Serious is
hands up, you get your hand raised.
Oh, swinging DDT. How about that?
The swinging DDT.
Neck breaker. Yeah, neck breaker there by Limelight.
Not by me. I got it right.
Radioactive Poppy looking good here.
Look at that swinging neck breaker. Oh,
coming over the top into the pin here.
1, 2, and a 2 count. Now he looks at him as if to say, what can I do next?
Well, stay on him.
Yeah, you know
you
what?
got an international superstar like Takeshita in there. You got to stay on him.
He's trying to look at that trash talking him, slapping him in the face. This may not be a good move. Yeah, not wise at all. Takeshita, I think, may be bleeding. Am I right? Oh, here? I'm not so sure.
But he's firing back some heavy shots against Limelight.
Limelight, well, tried to thrust kick that time. It found its mark.
But on the brakes, Limelight.
Oh, man, again, a stiff kick.
Coming through. Wow, huge Blue Thunder bomb.
Wow.
Man,
Konosuke with a huge opportunity here.
Let's see what he can do, though, to follow it up.
These guys are tearing it down, man.
Both men slow to get to their feet here.
I'm really liking Konosuke. He's really showing me a lot of guts right here.
Takeshita now hit a steam. Oh, big running.
A hell of a kick there. And he follows it up. A sheer drop brainbuster. Hooks the legs deep.
Oh, he got
that was close.
Referee Mike Posey.
Yeah.
Konosuke's pretty smooth. You know, this is my first chance seeing him work. I'm really
Yeah, this is a hell of a debut, man. Yeah. And he's going against a hell of an athlete, too, to do this.
The waist lock cinched in.
Well, he just powered his way out.
I don't even know who the guy is. I know Danny Limelight, but I don't know who the other guy is.
No back down to Danny Limelight, though.
Man. We got a fight on our hands, guys. Look at this.
Limelight. Danny Limelight, he's stepping up.
Oh, my God. Wow. Takeshita hits the far rope. Danny Limelight follows him in.
Whoop, swinging a miss there. Danny Limelight.
Oh, what a power bomb, and it kicks out.
Right, this match is getting good. They is killing it.
He was high above the ring.
They is killing it, man. Danny Limelight and this dude from Osaka, Japan is killing it, man.
Let's take a look at this power bomb again, man.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I kind of went live a little bit late because the live stream was having problems, man. It kept loading and loading and loading. I kept explaining to everybody. It kept loading. It was scheduled to go live at 6:55, but time I went live, it kept on loading for an hour.
Limelight.
Stuff is aggravating.
Coming over the top.
Oh, look at this.
Well, what's going on, man?
Mike Posey now calling for the break. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish there.
He's trying to stun.
You got some GIFs going on. What you doing, creating some GIFs? How are you able to do that?
Hooks the far leg. Whoa!
Konosuke kicking out deep.
And this match is going. This match is tearing the roof off the place, man. Oh my God!
Springboard DDT.
They is killing it, man. Really, they are really killing it.
Great execution.
I'm a little bit behind AEW Dark Evolution. So what's going on? What's going on there now? What's the match on there now?
Brought on his feet. Big elbow strike.
Oh, you're not getting the big elbow strike and a spinning discus lariat that time.
Danny Limelight was out on his feet.
What's the match? What's going on now?
Now the chance. Could be seeing the German suplex. Limelight had it scouted. Rolls through. He's got the hooks deep.
What's happening now? Because I'm still watching the Danny Limelight in this match. Oh, it just finished.
Wow.
I bet I can skip this shit.
That Wardlow's impressive. And you just look at it. Confidence and swagger out there.
Which match you still watching? I'm watching now I'm watching FTR going at it.
There you go.
With these guys. I don't know who these other guys are.
Cover his face, he's got the mask back on.
Yeah, Takeshita and Limelight, they killed it. They definitely did. I don't know who Takeshita is, but I know who Limelight is.
With FTR, Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood, they're not the guys that come in playing around.
I know he's from Osaka, Japan. That's all I know.
Dax the Axe had a lot of fun.
Look how small this guy is, man. What the hell?
He's going to crank that side headlock and just rub that mask.
And I got to use the freaking wrestling, too. And I don't think I hold it for long.
Lyon, 3 years, only 3 years.
Guys, I'll be right back. I used to wrestle.
Midas Black on the outside 2 years, so very inexperienced team here. When you talk about Dax and Cash and
Wrestling Gibbs is going live with their Monday Night Raw watch along.
You know, we got Blood and Guts coming out.
Dude, I'm not watching Monday Night Raw. That show is always so terrible every week, man.
Chris Jericho.
And hit the like button on the stream if you're enjoying it so far.
Pinnacle and the inner circle. Look at that pickup. That's going to be an explosion.
Dax is just so smooth. Just got such great full-around pro wrestling game. Now, there's no scenes in anything that either Cash Wheeler or Dax does in the ring. They are just one of my favorite tag teams in AEW to watch.
Oh, man.
Physical, in shape, and they understand who they are and what they bring to the game. You got a mentor like Tully Blanchard ringside, you know, the deviousness that that man has in his brain, he's forgotten more than I'll ever know.
Tully Blanchard has been a great U.S. champion, a national champion. He has been a great World Tag Team champion, television champion. Oh, God. Right now, Dax the Axe is just doing what he does best, and that is assaulting a guy in the corner.
He's chopping meat.
Yes, he is.
Jay Lyon takes that mask off. He's going to look like that steak he had in there earlier.
What a combination.
Just look at the serious. Just look at that attitude, the intensity, the elbow drops, the fist drops, the cover. Just grinding his face in the mat. He's pinning it by his head, Tony. Pinning it by his face. One way to keep the shoulders down. If you can hold the head down, the shoulders can't come up.
Well, the pinnacle with MJ out, Shawn Spears.
All right, I'm back, y'all.
FTR and this man Wardlow, and then of course Tully. Little paintbrush for good measure.
Whoa, did y'all see that?
And Midas Black wasn't helping matters out here at all.
He's stuck on the outside. He's frustrated. Poor Jay Lyon right now is rethinking what his life choices right now in the ring.
Absolutely. Maybe he was thinking about that when the bell rang.
What match you still watching, J-Bar?
Because he got his mask torn off.
I know you're still doing GIFs, I understand.
You know, we've heard the saying about open up a can before, but
wow, great.
This guy reminds me of Jushu Liger. This guy in the ring.
Jay Leon. That's about that ability. Now he's
Joshine Thunder Liger.
He got it. The pace a little bit. There you go.
Here comes Midas Black. Chopping away.
Nice European uppercut.
There you go. He had a steam, and Dax waiting on him. Good reversal pickup and a brainbuster suplex.
Those guys are just too smooth.
They just know how to execute their moves. Everything is so sharp.
There's no wasted. There's nothing that FTR does in the ring is wasted. Everything means something. And that's what makes them so good.
They're a throwback. Here's a pickup. Oh, man.
Good effort by Midas Black.
2, 3. The Good Night Express.
FTR.
FTR wins its 16th match with only one defeat here in AEW.
I was going to say, Tony, usually the Lion's the king of the jungle, and the Lion always eats. But not when FTR's around.
Not tonight. You are exactly right, my friend. Take a look at this again. Great team.
Look at that pile driver. It bounced Midas Black up out of the pile driver. That's the kind of impact it's stuck with.
Another win for FTR. Next matchup here on Elevation, Pac and Ray Fenix. They got a World Tag Team title match coming up on Wednesday. But tonight they're going to take on Marty Morales and Andre Montoya.
This is a tag team bout for one fall. They 20 minutes. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 392 pounds. The Bastard Pac
I love this matchup right here. I love Pac and Ray Fenix.
I do too, man. I just think that Pac maybe
Pac and Ray
one of the
Fenix.
best athletes I've ever seen in the ring.
Oh, incredible amateur background. He does it all A to Z. But what else he's got going for him is he's mean. And he enjoys being mean. When you get to the top, being mean helps.
Presenting a combined weight of 341 pounds, the team of Bononi and Andre Montoya.
Morales and Montoya.
What's that noise in there?
And this is not a good place to be because coming up Wednesday on Dynamite, on TNT, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central, Pac and Fenix, Ray Fenix have their shot at Tag Team Gold against what is now one of the most talked about tag teams. They've been one of the most talked about tag teams for a long time, but even more so, we're talking about the Young Bucks based on what happened at the end of Dynamite live on Wednesday. Oh!
He's sick of that. He's not playing that game. No, not today.
So many great high flyers, and we're going to see a couple of them go at it on Dynamite. We're talking about not only Ray Fenix, but we're talking about Nick Jackson. Look at that. Ducked out of the way, midsection. Stepped on the back of the heel that time to get it down to one knee.
And he threw that nice right jab and right in the side of the jaw. Well, Ray Fenix just walking right up to Barry Morales, just taunting him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm in your face. What are you going to do about it?
Blind tag was made. Morales up top as Montoya goes down low. Pick up and oh boy. Over the top. Quarter Conrana and a step up.
Here comes the vicious dog right here.
Boy, oh boy.
Barry Morales getting out of town. Probably a smart move.
Montoya goes down. Boom. Stereo thrust kicks that time. Oh, look at that. Right to the Young Bucks. You know what's on their mind? World Tag Team title shot Wednesday.
Yeah, they got tag team gold on their mind right there. That was the message. Young Bucks better be focused and ready, or these guys are going to take their titles.
I agree, man.
How vicious Pac is. Just stomping on the back of the head, you know. Poor Andre Montoya.
And here's how vicious Pac is. I mean, take a look at how strong those legs are, okay? And he recently had an injury, an ankle injury, and he's just battled through the pain.
Well, it's not, he's battling through the pain, but another thing, too, is he's in such tremendous shape, he's going to heal faster.
Okay.
You know, and that's the thing. Circulation's better, the strength is better. He knows how to rehab himself, take care of an injury, and get vicious.
Oh, look at that team. Look at that double team, man.
From right to that either
I
side.
tell you, back in Ray Phoenix, they're killing it right now, man.
Help out to get Morales in. Oh, Montoya barely can make a tag.
Montoya needs a roll cage inside of that mask.
Yeah. Oh, man. A discus forearm or elbow shot, if you will.
Phoenix is just so versatile. Look how fast he is.
The speed, he hits either side of the ring, and there he goes.
Oh, that looked like
I don't know what you call that. It looked like just a knee strike in the back of the. Oh, man.
I think that was a foot, and it tore poor Barry Morales' chin off.
So I wonder. Look at it. Are they sending another message here? Just
absolutely, they're imposing their will. Tony.
Yeah,
that's what's going on. They're not trying to get a pinfall. They could have probably executed a pinfall. Right now, they're playing with their food.
Yeah,
they're sending a message,
and the message right to Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Morales and Andre Montoya just got caught up in the wrong place right now.
And unfortunately for the Death Triangle, it seems like the Elite Bullet Club, as we saw at the end of Dynamite, back together. So there's trouble brewing and answers that need to be made, and we'll find out coming up on Wednesday night, I'm sure. And we may see new tag team champions as well. Snap suplex.
The torque that Pac turns into that snap suplex.
Oh, why am I getting all these freaking spam mess?
He yanked poor Barry almost out of his boots.
One of the great athletes in all of wrestling is Pac. And here comes Montoya. Andre Montoya just swinging for the fences here. Don't turn your back. Oh, and there you go. Made a mistake.
Definitely don't turn your back on those.
Oh, handspring. Nice. Pair of back elbows that time. Great move that time. And great execution. Oh, there goes Morales. Or from the top, make that. Montoya still in the ring. And Morales came off what looked like a senton.
Don't count these guys out.
No, man.
They're still in the fight. Montoya's trying to get it going.
Yeah, Pac one step ahead. Caught the boot that time. And just now.
Just such a tremendous athlete. Controlling the tempo.
Oh, man. Great teamwork. Look at this. Oh! My kick. Oh!
You know, Tony, I'm sure that looked like an assassination.
Oh, my gosh. That was amazing. And look this. Morales sent over the top by Pac. Great athletes, great tandem work, great teamwork.
Pac is just so explosive. The way he transfers all that energy so quick.
Picks up Montoya, double stop on the back of the head. They still got him up and another kick to the other side. And again, it picks him up. And a powerbomb. And now Ray Fenix up on top.
Yeah, Pac is good. He is really, really good.
They could be your next World Tag Team Champions easily. 1, 2, 3.
They're during this match, Tony, the whole time they're looking at the hard camera. They're sending the message.
Here are your winners. The Faster and
Right to the Young Bucks. And again, not making a prediction. I'm going to say this again. They very well could be your next World Tag Team Champions, Paul.
Great tag team, Matt. Wasn't too bad.
Gigantic splash. Frog splash.
Oh yeah, this was a great tag team.
Breaking that leg across the
No
neck,
doubt
that
about
leg
it.
hook deep. That was the pin.
Tip of the cap to Eddie Guerrero with that frog slash. Great Phoenix winning on elevation.
Up next, we have two young, incredible athletes. Dante Martin versus Baron Black.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 195 pounds, Dante Martin.
Love this kid, Tony. What an athlete.
He's amazing. And one of the amazing things about him is he just turned 20.
20 years old.
His opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 210 pounds, Baron Black.
Baron Black is another one of these kids that have trained in the Nightmare Factory or the factory, and they produce a lot of great athletes. And obviously, here's a guy who was originally trained by Curtis Hughes, the big cat in Atlanta. And Baron Black's got a lot of upside, man.
A lot of upside. Anybody that lists one of his favorite hobbies is cliff jumping, guys, he's in the right sport.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like these two young men going back and forth, leg trip, cover, little respect for each other. I dig it. 20 years old. You know, I've got jackets in my closet that are older than Dante Martin. Oh, brought that chop. I like that. Send the Thunder a nice boot to the gut, follow it up with a nice chop to the chest.
Now, Paul, I know you're a grizzled veteran. Okay.
Grizzled.
Okay. But you're not as old as you let on, dude.
I like to say I'm young at heart.
There you go.
But when God said, let there be light, I flipped the switch.
All right, then. You know, I have to remember that.
Yeah. I broke in Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at the power Baron Black threw out right there. You know, just to be able to catch Dante Martin, counter it, and then give him basically a belly to back.
Goes by the nickname the Emperor. And he just called out at the fans, who's the Emperor? I am. And look at that. Look how he sinks that forearm right into the lower ribs.
Well, that stretches along the obliques. When people understand digging that elbow in the top of that hip like that, right, makes it hard for the opponent to get his breath. That's the main thing. When you're getting stretched like that, you can't breathe. Nice cover.
Got it. Got floats over. Now got a good cover. And almost pinned him.
Almost got a three.
Yeah, he almost got the win.
Posey, our referee, is right on top of that one. Pick up this time. And an atomic drop that time by Baron Black, looking for his first singles win here in 2021.
Nice old school move. You can tell he was trained by the cat.
Yeah.
Big cat.
Tried to spin out of the way that time. Missed the knife edge chop. Oh! But Dante Martin exploding using the legs that time. And then a drop kick. And sends him over with a Tijeras. You want to compliment me for saying Tijeras?
I was just amazed that you got it right.
There's a 2 count. I've been schooled by Doctor and Alex.
I knew how much pressure was on you to get that right, so I just let you have your moment.
Yeah. There's a backstory. I don't have time for that backstory, but needless to say, Dasha kept texting me the other night repeatedly. Oh, look at that.
Wow, what a counter out of it. He actually backflipped himself out of that. Dante Martin. And again.
Wow, how about that, man? He's just so agile.
He's young, Tony. He's young.
And look at the face of Baron Black. Oh, Baron Black says, okay, it's on now, man. Oh, boy, did he walk into that one.
It's on, all right. It's right on your chin. Size 13.
Here he comes. Watch out. Keep your balance. Oh, 450 off the top.
Now winner of this match, Dante Martin.
Really gonna love this Dante Martin. Just his athleticism. You know, he's finding his way. Here on Elevation, he's had some incredible showings. Baron Black letting his temper get the best of him, walked right into that. 450, hooks the leg deep, pro move, 3 count, all done. Great job, Dante Martin.
Dante Martin goes to 6-3 in singles competition.
Bright future for Dante Martin.
We've requested this time to air some grievances, which we've been doing quite a lot lately. But I want to talk about our opponents specifically. I'm going to start with you, Joey Janela. You know, someone for not really having the best singles record. This company decided to roll the red carpet out for you and award you a TNT title match against Darby Allin.
You know, now that you say it, Sonny had a TNT title match against Cody with a not so flattering record either.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
And you had to win a grueling ladder match that I saw. I was there.
30
saw it
plus
with
wins.
my own eyes. And yet here I am with an amazing singles record since debuting.
You've never been pinned.
Is that true?
Never.
Is that factual? Factual. And yet, where's my title shot? Where's his rematch? He came close. Very, very close to taking the title from Darby Allin. Yet, we're not being rewarded. So, like we said, we're going to take anything and everything we want in AEW. And tonight is going to end the same way last week did, with our arms raised in victory. Get used to it.
All right, fans, up next, can't wait for this. Dr. Britt Baker, D&D with Reba, not Rebel, but Reba, against Sky Blue.
This contest is one wall. Approaching right from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Dr. Britt Baker, D&D.
Well, a personal favorite of mine. I can't explain why, but she really is.
Well, you don't have to like her personality, but you have to respect her in-ring ability. You know, she does talk a lot of trash. At the same time, she does back it up. She leads her women's division in multiple categories.
She is absolutely tremendous, and she absolutely knows it. And there is Reba, Rebel.
From Chicago, Illinois, Skye, Blue.
Only 3 years in the ring, making her AEW debut here, Paul. Sky Blue.
This guy just from Chicago. She holds 3 different women's championships. Chicago lady.
All right.
But we'll see how that 3 years stacks up against Dr. Britt Baker.
Britt Baker, whose reputation precedes her, especially after her match with Thunder Rosa, that lights-out match that we saw on Dynamite recently.
Wow, did they blow the lights out? That was amazing.
It was amazing, man. I have to give it to both ladies, especially my friend here, Dr. Britt Baker. She has become just, she says she's the face of the women's division. Of course, she gave herself that name, but she's living up to it.
She's backing it up.
Yes,
she really has. And not only is she the face of the women's division, she's setting the bar in AEW. Oh, let's cover. She's setting the bar in AEW pretty high.
And of course, now the fact that she was ranked number 4, she told us on Dynamite that we would see her here on Elevation. We would see her on Dark, and see her wrestle on Dynamite until she moved up in the rankings. She was going to prove it in the ring. Can't argue with that, right?
No, you can't argue that. Yeah, is she upset that she has to go in the ring and prove it? Does she think she's better enough that she doesn't have to? Wow, nice Matrix move. I like that. But again, to Britt's point, she knows, look, you know what? I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to go out and back it up, and I'm going to do it. You got to respect that.
She's, as we said, going up against a girl who is only 3 years in the ring. Britt's only been wrestling 5 years in the ring, by the way.
You wouldn't know it with her confidence.
No, you're right. But she's won 9 of her last 12 matches. And Britt hits the ropes. Now she's at the other side. Oh, boy, kicked her right in the knee that time. And a drop kick from down low. And a cover, 1, 2, and a 2 count.
Britt Baker had a world title shot January 1st, 2020. It's been over a year. She is seeking, get out of her way. She is seeking her first world title shot. And right now she's taking the low road, slowing things down. And there's Reba right by her side.
She's a smart veteran. Move up. What's Skye Blue up to here?
Yeah. Britt, oh boy, a big thrust kick that time.
Yeah, sometimes when you're younger, you get impatient. You want the action to continue.
Oh, wow.
It's a great move, Dr. Britt Baker, but get her in the ring and pin her. Can't beat her on the floor. You can beat her up on the floor.
Yes.
But you can't pin her until you get her in the ring.
MD. Remember those letters?
I do. Okay. What does that stand for?
Doctor of
Medical Dentistry. Yeah, you can tell you're not your paper.
But the fact is, it's an amazing story that she is a practicing dentist in Florida and then comes out and wrestles and is one of the top contenders in AEW. That speaks volumes about her intelligence and her work ethic. It really does.
Or she's got a really big shopping habit and she has to work 2 jobs.
Probably so. Probably a big student loan as well.
Probably big student loans, exactly.
Yeah. And Buddy, she is just browbeating young Skye Blue here. Skye's had enough of it.
Good fire on Skye Blue.
Boy, Britt just laying him in here.
Those forearm shivers right to the side of the jaw are snug.
The breaks on. Oh, back elbow. Nicely done by Skye Blue. And Skye Blue rocking the head of Britt Baker. Baker hits the corner, and Blue with a reverse kick that time. And now a cartwheel. Wow, big handspring cartwheel and a forearm shot. One too many times the well. I saw that coming. Man, face first.
Face first in that turnbuckle. That's the thing. Sometimes when you're younger, you keep going back to that well and going back to that well, and then that well ends up dry.
Absolutely.
A veteran like Britt Baker is going to get that timing, going to read what's coming, and she's going to counter it.
Another thrust kick from Baker, and that one was right in the mouth. She can destroy your dental work and repair you all in 1 month.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say that, I swear.
How about that? Oh, my goodness. Backdrop that time from Dr. Britt Baker, kind of almost like a beach break type maneuver. And what's she doing? She looks out towards Reba.
What, was she asking for the glove?
I think she was asking for the glove, and maybe not. Maybe she's not ready for the glove yet.
Nice face stomp.
Cover 1, 2, 3.
Dr. Britt Baker
didn't need the lock, though. I want to go down and talk to her.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, but that was a statement she made. She didn't need her finish the win. Now you see the doctor in control, imposing her will. She makes it look easy with the big face stomp. The doctor is in. The doctor's doing business. And now to my very good friend and mentor, Tony Schiavone, in the ring with the one and only Dr. Britt Baker.
Okay, Paul. Dr. Britt Baker said on Dynamite that she wrestled on Dark here on Elevation. Moves up in the rankings. Another great win, I got to say it. Another way to win instead of the lockjaw.
But the doctor is in. And like I said, I'm going to play by the rules and go by this bullshit wins and losses system and make my way up to the top. So on Wednesday, I better see a nice little update to those rankings, Tony. Thanks.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Rebel, not Reba. All right, another win for the doctor here on Elevation.
Up next on Elevation, we have QT Marshall and Nick Comoroto versus Andrew Palace and Cole Karter.
This is a tag team battle for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 512 pounds, Nick Comoroto and QT Marshall.
It's probably gonna be a squash match, more than likely.
Well, the factory. Gee whiz, I don't know where to start with this.
And it's well known that Cody and I have been friends of the family. But what QT Marshall did was premeditated. It was out of line.
It's Judas.
And now the factory.
They're going to combine with 430 pounds, a team of Andrew Palace and Cole Carter.
And that's not going to take away at all as we take a look at our first look at Andrew Palace and Cole Carter making their AEW tag team debut here on Elevation. This is not going to take away the fact that Nick Comoroto is quite an athletic specimen, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he looks like a monster.
Yeah.
I mean, that full chest, big arms, big shoulders, that wild hair. You know, I don't think he's the guy that I would call if I needed help, unless I was like moving something heavy.
Now, Paul, look at this. The logo you may notice on the back of the trunks is the old Nightmare Family logo that has blue paint on. Oh, that QT tossed blue paint on. I think maybe Comoroto did. Tossed the blue paint on the logo during that interview that we saw recently on Dynamite.
Whatever's going through QT's head right now, whether he thought he wasn't getting the opportunities he deserved or didn't get the credit that he thought he deserved, but at some point, you know, QT has shifted the dynamic in the Nightmare Factory.
Comoroto sends QT in and into the big strong man with a backbreaker.
Look at the power on this Comoroto. I mean,
Andrew Palace reaching out for his partner, Cole Carter, that time, but nothing doing that time.
You know, I look at Nick Comoroto and I can pretty much guarantee he's not a diva.
Yes, I would think so. Oh, look at that. Look at the strength.
Oh, he put his whole body into that whip. Whole body. All the power transferred, ankles through shoulders, wrists, all the way through.
Speaking of backstabbers, Aaron Solow is out with the team, a member of the factory. Anthony Gogo is a member of the factory with those body blows, cracking the ribs of Cody.
What incredible punch.
Don't worry, you'll be able to get it done tomorrow when I go to work.
Discount QT Marshall's, or if you want to call it. Long time. Spent a long time training to become a pro wrestler. Snapmare, and he has had plenty of matches in the independent circuit.
Say what?
Cody brings a friend, trains with him. They developed the Nightmare Factory together, and then what happens? As you said.
Well, you know the deal, Tony. You got to pick your spots, you know, and that's what QT Marshall did. QT Marshall picked his opportunity, made his separation from the Nightmare Factory to do his own thing. You know, and you got Gogo, who's an Olympic boxer, right? Crushing the ribs of Cody Rhodes. He picked the spots pretty well.
I don't know how he's going to be able to take his service down.
Comoroto, almost a tag is made, and finally Carter's going to get a chance to come in. But I'm telling you, he's not going to be able to get in. Comoroto's kind of a mixture of Billy Jack Haynes and Bruiser Brody.
Great call.
Man, just take a look. A pickup.
He's all fury and anger right now.
Good. Wow, and a neck breaker across the knee or across the quadriceps. And now, welcome back into the ring, Andrew Palace.
Nice field over the top rope by the ears. That's one way to get a guy to go somewhere. If you grab him by the ears, his head's going to fall. Impressive press slam.
Oh, into just a power slam. He could pin him right there.
He even tags aggressive.
Yes, he does. There it is. It's the Diamond Cutter from QT Marshall. And that is it.
No winners of this match. The team of Nick Comoroto and QT Marshall.
Look at Solow get involved there.
Solow's like he's photo bombing a little bit.
Here it is again, Paul. Take a look at this.
Sharp power, explosiveness. Diamond Cutter, QT Marshall sent that right in. Gotta admit, the factory is firing on all cylinders right now. What a group.
Anthony Gogo makes his debut coming up this week on Dynamite. In
in singles competition, Mike Seidel takes on MT Nakazawa.
Really?
Why do you got to see this?
Contest is set for one fall. The 26th approaching the ring from the desk of Kenny Omega, weighing 203 pounds, MT Nakazawa.
Nakazawa just, I don't know if he's figured out yet, but he's actually in a wrestling match. He's bringing his office with him and his apple.
I don't think he really cares. I mean, I don't know if that's Kenny Omega on the other end or not. But here's the fact that Nakazawa has got his work cut out for him in this matchup. And with that in mind, Justin Roberts, you're next.
And his opponent from Clearwater, Florida, weighing 169 pounds, Mike Seidel.
Love Mike Seidel, the yoga master, yoga monster, I'm sorry, the yoga monster. I was always trying to stir up heat between him and DDP on who does the best yoga.
Okay, I don't want to get in the middle of that one.
I just want to stir it up and walk away like a big spoon. I'll stir it up and walk away.
Got his own yoga mat. Flexibility, notwithstanding. And Michael Nakazawa, or I'm sorry, MT Nakazawa looking from afar. I'm glad he's got his AEW pass on, so we make sure we know who he is.
Yeah, if he didn't have the pass on, he might get thrown out the back.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I don't think Nakazawa wants to try that yoga stuff.
All right, here we go. The assistant to the executive VP, Kenny Omega Nakazawa, wrestling in khakis. No? Okay.
Always got a call.
Got a call.
On the line.
What if he's talking to members of the elite, the new formed elite, or the new formed Bullet Club? Yeah, there you go. Mike say, hey man, we're on time here. Gee whiz.
There must be a lot going on in that Bullet Club.
It must be a lot going on here.
They probably got a huge lunch order. Well, Mike Seidel just getting in his yoga.
All right, this may be one of the damnedest things I've ever seen. And knife edge chop.
Right, straight shot to the chin.
Oh boy, I don't.
You know what? I'm not even going to talk.
You don't need to do that.
I'm not even talking.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yes. I'm a former world champion. I am not talking about that. This is serious.
Oh my God. The twister. Seidel goes down hard. Nakazawa getting the ropes. And again, Nakazawa 2-1 in singles competition. 15 years experience in the ring. He got a win last week. Second straight win. That came against Morales. And now trying to make it his third straight win here against Mike Seidel. A little simple arm bar that time. It works. You're not kidding, it works. Good cartwheel out of the way. Drop kick by Seidel.
That incredible athletic ability we've seen from Mike Seidel before. You know, people say it's a simple arm bar, but there's a reason why it's been around so long. It works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. Drop toe hold. Face first to the middle turnbuckle goes Seidel. Rick Knox, the referee, checking with Seidel on the middle turnbuckle. Here he goes, sliding out. Nakazawa grabbing the legs. Oh no.
He's going to make a wish.
Yeah, this is not good. Oh, man.
This is just a really unorthodox way to attack the tailbone.
Okay, I'm glad you said tailbone.
I said tailbone.
Okay, I just think
whether it's true or not, that's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it.
Well, there you go. I'll go with you on that one. Just grinding this match to a halt, so to speak.
Absolutely. You know what? Nakazawa was really testing the limits of my play-by-play ability.
I don't think that Seidel was favoring the tailbone when he was getting to a standing position, but maybe just me. And Lord, okay.
Hentai slide. No thanks. No, it kind of reminds me when you go to a vineyard, you get to step on the grapes.
Okay, and a cover.
Oh, man.
1, 2 count.
Sure, Mike Seidel right now with like a timeout and the bag ice.
Oh, Seidel coming right back. Nakazawa undaunted. Back and forth they go. Nakazawa showing the fist, forearm, blows back and forth. Now it's breaking down. Nakazawa's in trouble. And Seidel's trying to jerk him to the other side.
Nakazawa hooking that top rope.
Okay. And
holding on. Mike's got to light him up, get him to break that hand off that top rope.
Okay, and pick up.
Guys him up.
Maybe a Canadian destroyer maybe coming out of that. No, back elbow. Seidel in the jaw. You see Nakazawa's in trouble. Seidel up on top. Moved out of the way. Look at the agility of Mike Seidel.
Oh, that nice matrix duck.
Enziguri kick back of the head. And now let's see what he gets to follow it up with.
Well, if Nakazawa didn't have all that office equipment hanging around his neck, he might be doing better.
Yeah, and also his apple in that corner, not moving.
Apples, grapes, all kinds of things going on.
Or I should say MacBook. And again, Seidel connects into a split. Kicks him off his feet.
We see a standing back flip.
Oh, yes, sir. Connected with the knee. 1, 2. No, he got a 2 count.
Nakazawa, he kicked out on 2. No, really, Mike Seidel has been really laying it to him.
It looks like that we got some blood here. Is Nakazawa bleeding from the nose? Maybe, I'm not so sure. From the mouth, he is. Oh, he's got his MacBook. And a roll up. 1, 2, 3. And he beats him. Mike Seidel wins it.
Good for Mike Seidel.
Oh, winner of this match. Mike Seidel.
How about that? He was going to use the old MacBook routine into the head. Was going to get it.
And he still used it.
Those things are expensive, man. You shouldn't.
No way. I treat mine a lot.
Yeah, those things cost $2,500.
$2,500.
MacBook Pros do. Absolutely, they do. There's your winner, Mike Seidel. Congratulations on the win. And a big win here on Elevation.
I got a Commodore 64.
El triángulo de la muerte. Buscando yo. Nosotros somos.
He has done told his curve. Look.
Young buck. I hope you were watching what just happened. Because I promise you that it's just a bit of what. Look at you. I can rear Phoenix. We are formidable. And we are starved of opportunity. So on Dynamite. We're going to head for your fear spot. And we're leaving the AEW.
Up next on Elevation in singles competition, Shawn versus Layla Hirsch.
This box for the ball with a 20-minute time limit. From me, France, this is Shanna. We can see Shanna back here in AEW. Regular national star. This one time she was able to come over here to France because of COVID, but she is back and she's looking better than ever. But this young lady's got a work cut out for her here because she's going to face a young lady who is legit, and that's just not a catchphrase. And vertical, originally from Moscow, Russia, legit Layla Hirsch.
And Layla Hirsch, this young girl with a great amateur background.
Yeah, she's become one of my favorites, Tony. I love her amateur background. You know, when she starts doing her amateur expertise, it's really hard for the other girls to keep up with.
Difference in experience, Shanna, 15 years in the ring, only 3.5 years in the pro ring for
or legit Layla Hirsch here.
Just look at that stance, how aggressive Layla is. You know, she's got the amateur background. Right away goes to that knee, takes her down. You know, that's so intimidating if you don't have a good, solid amateur background.
Right.
You know, there's not much you can do with it. You know, they always say the shooters will tie you up in a knot, and Layla's got those shooter boots. That's what she's doing.
Absolutely. You could tell the way she approached that Shanna was unsure of herself.
Well, it's a different style. Most of us are used to a collar and elbow lockup tie-up.
Right.
You know, when you've got someone that's trying to pick your ankle or take you down by a knee, like it throws your confidence off. You don't know how to counter.
Great go behind by Shanna, though. Picks her up.
Trying to take Layla down. Layla almost blocked it.
Layla, a great switch that time, and almost got a fitting combination out of it. Well, both these ladies right now, good roll over that time. Got a 1 count.
Well, Shanna's got her veteran experience coming through. She may not have the amateur background that Layla has, but she's got 15 years of being a professional wrestler all over the world. So that background will also help you in situations like this. Now notice she's smart. She's standing Layla up, not doing the ground game. Got a nice elbow lock here. Trying to keep Layla away from the amateur stuff. And Layla's taking it right down for a cover. Layla's working her game. She's trying to keep Shanna on the mat. That's where Layla wants it. Shanna's not stupid. Shanna's going to try to stand up and keep Layla locked.
They're chanting legit.
I'm going to agree. Yeah. I'd like to see this young lady get her confidence going and really sink in. I wouldn't turn her back on the shooter.
You know, here's the deal about her. One of the deals about her is the fact that she's not the biggest, obviously.
No.
But she is one of the most intimidating because of her background, because of the way she approaches her match.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. She's got a legit, and that's not to quote her name, but she's got a legit amateur background. So this is something that she's working and learning. That's difficult for other superstars to try to counter. Nice front row. Layla going for that arm lock.
Shanna was looking at that tiger suplex for finisher, but good counter that time. And Shanna goes to the ropes. And Layla goes right back to the attack. You know, she walked right into it that time. And now, oh, wow. Don't do that.
The last thing we're doing is make legit match.
Change the complexion of this match. And she got shoved away that time by Shanna. And she's going to chase her outside here.
Shanna's trying to get some.
Oh, wow.
That's a veteran move there. Get a little distance. You know, if Layla's hot-tempered, let Layla follow you out there, then cut her off and use the environment to your advantage. That's a veteran move. That's 15 years of experience there, you know. Layla got a little aggressive, a little upset, and closed the deal. You can't win matches on the floor. Best thing to do is stay in the ring and wait for them to come back to you. Back into the ring railing, that's not a fun place to be.
I'll say you can't win matches, but you get hurt out there. And
you can definitely get hurt.
And that's what has happened here to Hirsch. Lower back. Paul Turner, our referee, by the way, here in this matchup. Big knee strike that time. And 1, 2. Little indecisiveness that time on Shanna's part, but she finally made a cover.
Well, I think she thought she caught Layla a little bit better than she did. She thought, why not? The object is to win a match. I don't know about the T-shirt strangulation here, if that's a good move.
Wow, that's something we've never seen from Shanna. Look at this. Cross arm breaker that time.
That's locked in.
And she's holding on to the...
She's trying to block it, but you got the thigh strength of Layla Hirsch right here. This is going to be interesting to see if Shanna can get out of it.
Shanna trying to turn it against her, maybe get the shoulders to the mat. Paul Turner checking in. 1, 2, and boy, she almost turned it against Hirsch. And look at them showing some power here and just slams her back down. Well, the cross arm breaker had its effect that time, running knee strike again this time. 1, 2, and Hirsch gets away. Oh, great matchup here.
What you're really seeing here is a great amateur background that Layla Hirsch has, is making her go toe-to-toe with somebody that's got 15 years experience. Nice counter.
Back to
right. There's the arm bar.
She's got it on.
Shanna's in trouble right now. She's in trouble right now.
She can't hook the arm.
Yeah, she can't hook the arm. That's over.
The winner of this match, Layla Hirsch.
Layla Hirsch. And she's going to have something to say to Shanna. Boy, They're not done. Well, what started out as a great amateur match
got personal real quick.
really did, man. Another win for legit Layla Hirsch here on Elevation.
Here with Konosuke Takeshita. Hey, I want to thank you so much for joining us here in AEW. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to come to our company.
God, my ears are bleeding. Marvin, it's Konosuke Takeshita. Yeah, I speak Japanese. I'll handle it. Get out of here. Now, get on in here. Get on in here. You translate this.
Okay.
All right.
I do that.
You ready?
Sure.
From the desk of Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omegaのデスクより
Welcome to AEW.
AEW へようこそ。
Good to see you again.
また会えて嬉しいよ。
So I don't know if you've heard, but we're doing a little bit of scouting here at AEW.
まあ知ってるかわからないけど今スカウトをしてる。
And the talents that make an impact end up on Dynamite, all thanks to yours truly.
まあインパクトのある選手たちをダイナマイトに出すために、俺はスカウトをしてる。
And of course, I remember you, my friend. I remember when I came to DDT.
もちろんお前のことは覚えてるし、もう DDT の時からずっと知っている。
I was a nobody in Japan.
俺は日本では何者でもなかった。
But you put a roof over my head.
でも俺の上に屋根を。
You put food in my mouth.
そして俺に食べ物も与えてくれて。
Money in my pocket.
そして俺に金も与えてくれた。
Oh. And then I became the star that you see here today.
そして俺は今のようにスターになる。
So now it's time for you to pay me back.
だから今度はお前が恩返しをする。
So look, I don't know if you've heard, I don't know if you're paying attention, but these side L's, they've been kind of a thorn in the side.
まあ知ってるか知らないかわからないけど、今サイラルたちが俺らにとってすごい邪魔になる。
So if you don't mind, my old friend, why don't we teach these kids a lesson?
もしお前さえ良ければ、そいつらをちょっと懲らしめるのを手伝ってくれないか。
What do you say?
わかりました。僕はたくさん試合がしたいし、もちろん、ケニーさんにも恩返しがしたい。だからケニーさんと組めるなら、僕は戦います。
Oh, so you got it all wrong. You're not going to team with me. I mean, you're going to team with Dak. Of course. You heard it here first, folks. Konosuke Takeshita and Michael Nakazawa against the Side Owls. Look, it's going to be great, and it's coming at you next week. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Big singles matchup. Brandon Cutler goes up against Penta El Cero M.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Rancho Cucamonga, California, weighing 192 pounds, Brandon Cutler.
You know, Tony, I really like Brandon Cutler. I like his presence that he has with the dragon mask, the coat. You know, he's got his own theme going. He lives it to the fullest.
And has built quite a following among Dungeons and Dragons fans.
I'm a Dungeons and Dragons fan. I play too. Okay. I actually have a character. I have a half stone giant.
How about that?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I did not. Brandon incorporates his love of the game and his wrestling style and his ring entrance into his love for Dungeons and Dragons. We get it. And there's another story going on here that has to do with the Young Bucks and what happened just recently on Dynamite. We want to get into, but right now, let's go back to the one and only Justin Roberts. Take it away,
And from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 198 pounds, Penta Miro.
And here he comes out with other members of the Triangle. Pac on the left, obviously, I don't have to tell you that. And Ray Phoenix. Pac and Ray Phoenix have a World Tag Team title shot coming up Wednesday on Dynamite against the Young Bucks, friends of Brandon Cutler. And what the Young Bucks did at the end of Dynamite, it's inexplicable. I can't explain what they did.
Well, Tony, it's easy to explain. They got put in a difficult position where they had to choose. They had to choose over business. They had to choose over the right thing. They had to choose over family. They chose family.
Okay, I get that. And now Penta El Zero Miro. Did I say that right, Excalibur? Miro. Make sure I get it right.
Better get it right. If not, Dasha's going to blow you up.
No, I know she is. Absolutely.
She's got me so terrified, I don't even try to say anything Spanish. Well, I appreciate it. Usually someone puts the glove on, he takes the glove off.
There you go. A little bit different. Right in the face of Brandon Cutler, and Brandon Cutler has no fear as well, I might add.
He's kind of a man all by himself now. He's a pretty dangerous crew sitting around that ring.
You are right, man, with Pac and the one and only Ray Fenix as they tie up the full arm drag and twist. And twisted right out of it. Did
nice one arm handstand all the way through. Brandon Cutler showing that athletic ability. That's the thing about Brandon Cutler, too. He's long and lean. He's got a lot of leverage for things, too. He's also a good athlete.
Yeah, tremendous athlete. There's no question about that. 15 years ring experience. And he's won 9 of his last 13 singles matches as Brandon Cutler. So he's been pretty hot here in the ring.
Well, yeah, he's getting the work done.
Good momentum, absolutely. Up on top, Brandon. Boy,
I just saw that coming.
Yeah, looked like a head takeover attempt that time, but Penta was one step ahead. He's such a great veteran.
Oh, Penta, yeah, he's got all that experience. This is all sitting there waiting to be used.
And such great ring presence as well. And here goes Cutler now, using that length you talked about, Paul.
Yeah, using those long legs to his advantage. A nice high jump on that.
Wow, boy. Thrust kick that just staggered Brandon Cutler here.
I want you to notice how hard Penta's working. Penta's in control of this match. He's controlling the tempo. Brandon's trying to speed the tempo up any chance he can, trying to use his athleticism, trying to use his leverage. And every time he starts to get going, Penta shuts it right down.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to try a tope that time, and then he got kicked for all of his good efforts running across the ring.
In that life, every good effort, you end up getting kicked.
How about that?
Penta going to the top now. Ooh, that would have left a hole.
Tried a double stop that time. Brandon Cutler connects, and Penta again rolls out.
Veteran move. Control the tempo.
Here's a tope suicida that time that connected. Cutler and the back of Penta that time hit the safety rail. And Cutler again looked like he hurt himself as well.
And this is a smart move by Penta too. He knew he was in trouble, so he gets outside by his backup. Which Brandon Cutler's got to be real careful about how he executes things out here. Can't turn his back on Pac. Can't turn his back on Ray Fenix.
Look at Pac just staring.
Shouldn't turn his back on Penta either.
No. Oh, and he did. And they were just staring at him, and it got the attention away from his adversary. And how about that one?
It's great how Penta can shift the momentum. You know, right there. And that was a kind of a coordinated group effort to get Brandon Cutler distracted. You know, probably in that situation, Brandon should have rolled back in the ring, stayed in the ring, let Penta come to him. Right now, there's that flip with the back right on Brandon Cutler's chest, just knocked the wind right out of him. And look at Pac. He's just stalking. He's waiting for an opportunity. Sure, he's a nice guy now. He's raising his hands. I'm not doing anything. Don't trust it for a second. Ref wasn't looking to corner his head off.
Well, he has an opportunity to become a World Tag Team Champion on Dynamite, he and Ray Fenix. And that is coming up on Wednesday against the Young Bucks.
That's going to be a tremendous lineup.
They won the Casino Tag Team Battle Royal to get that title shot, and they got the title shot. Look good standing switch here on Wednesday. Look at Cutler being very agile again this time, coming up the top rope.
Yeah, so good.
Cutler with a running lariat. Yeah. And again, he goes back to the attack. Here's a hook. Vertical suplex. Great execution.
Wow. And you see how...
2-0.
Oh,
you see how Cutler was able to change things and get the momentum working in his favor. Picked up the tempo. He had Penta on the scramble. You know. And what did Penta do? He shut the momentum right back down.
Sure did. He's controlling things. As Brandon floats through that time. Penta's got him rolled up. 1, 2, and he didn't pin him.
Good counter move by the veteran Penta. He knows He's seen that move a time or two. He knows how to counter it. Got that great Lucha Libre background. They've got a counter for everything.
Pump handle pickup. No, Brandon came out of it that time. And Brandon flips through. DDT got him down. Good move. Cutler with a hook of a far leg and Endo 2 count. Boy, Cutler's so close and he knows it.
He knows that he can feel it. He's all about to taste victory. It's so close. Right now, Brandon's got to be smart. Keep the control of the tempo.
Oh, he went up top. He wasted a lot of time getting up on top.
Well, I think he was trying to recover, too, because he's still hurting from outside.
I was going to say,
it was real tough for him to get his breath.
There's a pump handle pickup, and he dropped him on his head, too.
Great kick out by Brandon Cutler. Showed a lot of resilience there. Yeah. I promise you Brandon Cutler didn't know where he was after that. That was just gut instinct.
Are we ever checking with Brandon after that? We'll see if he's okay. He is really moving slow here.
Yeah, Brandon's in a lot of trouble. And look at Penta. He's just pacing. He's waiting for Brandon to get up so he can serve him up.
Try to pull Nelson. Here's a pickup by Cutler. Covering. Yeah, man. 2 point. Brandon Cutler is fighting hard here. Looks like he's bleeding a little bit from the nose here, as you can tell.
Yeah. I think he caught a hard shot. That's why he's a little dazed with that look in his eye.
Right. Aubrey Edwards putting on the gloves here because of the blood. Here's from the top. Going up top again. Connected to the elbow. No, turned it around. Submission hold armbar here.
This is
oh my goodness.
I just snapped the elbow. I might have torn the tricep off the ball.
Absolutely. Gonna pick him up. This could be the fear factor. It's his package pile driver. He can hit it. It's gonna be over here. That's exactly what it is.
And good night, Brandon Cutler.
1, 2, 3. Hell of a battle.
No, Brandon Cutler's okay. He took a shot in there, and he was a little dazed through that match. I think if Brandon Cutler hadn't taken that shot, things might have turned out a little bit different for him.
Here's the fear factor again.
That package pile driver is just vicious looking. Yeah. Folded up like that, all the weight pressure goes right on the cervicals and all over.
And now in the ring, look at the death triangle.
Look how much they enjoy that.
Yeah, man.
They're just like wild dogs.
I bet you the Young Bucks are going to remember that come Wednesday. That's their best friend. But to be honest with you, I don't know what the Young Bucks are thinking anymore, so I shouldn't even say.
I don't know. They better have their game together facing these two.
Penta is your winner on Elevation.
Up next, the one I'm looking for, Thunder Rosa versus Diamante.
Yeah, here we go.
This fight is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from the 305, Diamante.
Really looking forward to this match, Paul, because we've got 2 women who have been very, very successful here in AEW, and with an attitude and ability going one-on-one in this matchup. Diamante coming in 18-8 in AEW in her career, and now back we go to Justin Roberts.
And her opponent from the graveyard of Tijuana, Mexico, Thunder Rosa.
You just love to say her name.
Thunder Rosa. She's something else, man. I've known Thunder Rosa for many, many years. She is a tremendous athlete, got a great spark, great fire.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa came around quick.
And of course, she's coming off that win and that first ever
quick.
lights out match.
She came in the ring faster than the darn cheetah. That was quick.
In one of the most
a quick entrance.
And one of the most
physical.
Yeah, probably one of the most remembered matches we'll have in a long, long time.
Oh, they set the bar super high. Like
Man,
Thunder Rosa.
She is real fast.
Down with that nice arm bar. Again, it's not broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely.
A little bit of hair grab here by Diamante.
About like how I walk every day.
Absolutely.
That corner, get a break.
Diamante hoping to secure her first top 5 ranking in the singles division. So this is how important this one is.
I know Tai Conti is #1 ranked, and Hikaru Shida is our champion.
Nice arm drag by Thunder Rosa. 6 in there deep. Look at her ring awareness with Thunder Rosa is. She's where she needs to be every time. Countered that right into an armbar, went for it, trying to get it.
Right.
Diamante, get to
Diamante
the
trying to
ropes. The
escape.
ropes are your friend. Get out. Slow the pace down. Veteran move. I like that. Use the ring to your advantage. That's why the ropes are there. Well, what's
Drop kick between the bottom 2 ropes that time. Thunder Rosa's got some attitude.
a little bit of flavor there.
She's killing it. She's killing it, man.
She had a couple of big wins in Thunder Rosa over Layla Hirsch and former AEW Women's Champion Riho in that Eliminator tournament in the U.S. Finals. And she is former NWA Women's Champion. Oh, man.
One of the boys and bombers at Thunder Rosa, the way she controls the tempo of this match. She's in charge. She's using everything around the ring as a weapon to her advantage. Laying those thick chops in.
Also, Paul, the fact that she has wrestled in so many different countries. International star is Thunder Rosa. Look at this. Diamante. Oh, did you hear that smack? Yes, I did. Probably the back of her noggin that time.
There it is. Gotta get her in the ring. You can't pin her on the floor, ladies.
Thunder Rosa's wrestled in Mexico, Germany, London, Scotland, Spain, Canada.
Hey, wait. Why you say wait?
Let's take a look again. The smack. Man.
What a smack.
Back of the head that time. And Diamante. Boy, this is a very, very important match for both ladies here.
You know, when they're going at it, they know what's on the line. The pressure's there, and they're both stepping up to the plate.
Oh, face buster that time. And a cover. 1, 2, and
Turner already gets that shoulder up.
Boy, she did.
Look at Thunder Rosa going right back to that arm, working that shoulder, working that arm. That's that veteran move right there. Get a body part, work it.
Absolutely. Breaking up on the arm that time. It was like a pump handle arm pickup. Oh, man, with 4 slams her into the turnbuckle here.
Shoot the shoulder first in the turnbuckle, using that top rope.
Off the rope. Oh, boy, face first. Diamante with a head of steam, and she goes.
Diamante's still registering that arm a little bit earlier. She can still feel the pain from it.
Well, Diamante really took exception saying that what Rosa was saying, you know, after that match that she had against Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa was talking about the women's division, talking about trying to empower Latina women in pro wrestling, and it's something that really got under the skin of Diamante. So she made a challenge to Thunder Rosa.
Well, Diamante took exception to it because she doesn't need Thunder Rosa to step up and speak for her. You know, that's a very competitive division. I get that. You know, but again, at the same time, the Thunder Rosa's defense, her and Dr. Britt Baker were on one hell of a match.
Absolutely should. Oh, boy. Staying with that on now.
It's better. When you see a weakness, attack that weakness. Attack. A lot of the younger people out there watching, younger wrestlers, male and female, should pay attention to someone like Thunder Rosa who's working that body part. It's so important. You're breaking down your opponent.
Thunder Rosa picks her up.
Double under hook.
Diamante still trying. 1, 2.
Diamante right now is struggling to get the feeling back into that hand. Right now, Diamante's running on 3 limbs. She may have 4, but she's only got 3 that's working. That's a disadvantage.
Thunder Rosa again.
Nice forearm, sugar-rutted throat. Now she's doing those shoulder tackles into the shoulder. Shoulder on shoulder, I guess. Thunder Rosa showing some of her strength and power. Diamante broke it down.
Looked like she was trying to pick her up for that sit-down pile driver of hers.
Interesting.
Yeah, boy. Well, there it is. Yeah, armbar. Cross arm breaker, if you will, man. And look how she's got both arms.
Diamante's in trouble. She's got to get to the ropes, so she's not going to be able to get out of this.
Yeah, she is scooting for all she's worth here, and she's there.
Great move by Diamante to know the only way to get out of it is get to the ropes. Smart plan by Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
Break down that arm, make it weak, then attack it.
In 2020, which was a trying year for everyone, Thunder Rosa held the NWA Women's title for 277 days. That's quite a title reign.
That's impressive. I think of every title reign I've ever had, if you added them up, wouldn't amount to 200 days.
Okay, look at that. Hammerlock takeover that time. Still with the hammerlock. It's pulling up on him, man.
He's on that. That is so painful. You can hear Diamante scream. She's
Absolutely.
feeling the pain. You got to respect Diamante and her toughness, too. She's not giving up.
No, she turns it around. 1-2.
Turns into a cover.
Absolutely. Well, Thunder Rosa had pretty good wide vertical base at that time, but still turned it against her. And there's a lariat. And Diamante, man, is hurting. She knocked her down with a lariat, not sure what to do next here.
She's still registering that arm.
Yeah.
And she's left-handed,
Yeah,
so it's
good.
hard for her to strike.
Thunder
Show you
Rosa.
how smart Thunder Rosa is.
Absolutely.
Attack her main striking weapon. I like it.
Back and forth match.
Comes Thunder
Winning
Rosa
smash
firing
right
back,
here.
midsection blows, knee
This
strike
is
that
the winning
time.
smash we need to be saying.
Another
every
knee
week on
strike. Here
Dynamite.
comes Diamante one more time. Snap suplex takes over, floats over to a penny combination, and a 2.
Great cover by Diamante.
Type of matches like this is what we need to see on Dynamite. Dark every week.
Diamante coming right back here, man. This is a physical matchup. These two women are just. I'll pick her up. Maybe Canadian Destroyer here. I'm not so sure. Diamante with elbow strikes getting out of it, and a pickup that time into a cutter. And a cover. She's got to roll over to get it. 1, 2, and just barely get it out of it. Thunder Rosa.
I'm really liking what these two are doing. They are really putting everything out but the kitchen sink. Wrestling, great opponent versus opponent psychology, from intimidation to aggression. Now they just resort to slugging each other in the jaw.
Back and forth they go, man.
They really want that position.
Wow. And, oh, wow. She is laying it in here. Diamante was looking for her code red, and Thunder Rosa came out of it. You could see she is staggering over to pick her up again. Here comes her Fire Thunder Driver. 1, 2, 3.
Great match.
Elder of this match. Thunder Rosa.
What a physical matchup ball between these two women.
Very physical. They knew what was on the line. And that just shows how important the rankings are in the women's division.
Picked her up from the Fire Thunder Driver and Thunder Rosa now goes to 13-5.
Dominates again.
Here in AEW.
She wins again.
Thunder Rosa gets a win, moving up in the rankings in the women's division of AEW.
Big time.
In our feature tag team match, All Ego Ethan Page team from Scorpio Skye to take on the team of Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss.
Why do we have to say Janela Sonny Kiss every week? It's getting to be a problem.
This is a tag team attraction set for one fall. A 20-minute run. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 391 pounds. The Concrete Rose, Sonny Kiss. The Bad Boy, Joey Janela.
Well, that's a very unorthodox entrance, but it's a very unorthodox team.
I will never let go of my ego. More than enough for me and my amigo. He gets a separate entrance everywhere we go.
Well, second time we've seen this team here on Elevation. And they are a talented duo. All Ego Ethan Page has come in and really made his mark. And speaking of making their mark,
Here's the face of the revolution.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 433 pounds, a team of all ego, Ethan Page, and the face of the revolution, Scorpio Sky.
I love what these two have done together here. You know, all you go Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky, finding togetherness.
Yes.
With a huge ego.
How about that?
You know, imagine that. Like finds like.
Yeah.
You know, I just wonder who fights for the mirror with these two in the dressing room. Who gets more mirror time? How do they flip a coin? Or is it like a raffle thing? You get the mirror for this amount of time. I get the mirror for this amount of time. You know? If I was an opponent, I would put a mirror in the ring and see if it would distract them both.
It just might. Well, we got four very experienced wrestlers in the ring here, and Joey Janela is his own cat. I can tell you that. There's nobody quite like him.
No, I actually like Joey Janela a lot. He brings that little eccentricity to the game. He's a little unorthodox, a little crazy. At the same time, he's not afraid to get dirty and physical either.
He's had some great wins here in AEW over Ray Fenix. How about that? Kip Sabian, Jack Evans, Shawn Spears in his past. And he's 2-1 this year, but overall has 11 wins here in AEW. And Scorpio Sky doesn't give a damn about that.
No, Scorpio Sky is not the guy you're going to taunt. All you're going to do is light a fire under him. Oh, man, that's a facial for you right there. Just scrub the skin off that forehead.
And here comes All Ego Ethan Page. What a talented guy this is, and his appearance in the ladder match really shocked everyone. But since he's arrived, he is certainly, again, the record speaks for itself. Made a name for himself. 4-1.
What Ethan Page brings to the game is confidence. And when you start now being a young talent and trying to identify with the audience, if you don't have confidence in yourself, the audience won't have confidence in you. Nice teamwork. Sonny Kiss, Joey Janela, double hip toss. Scorpio Sky going for a ride. Now Sonny Kiss is going to get to have a little fun.
Yeah, Sonny is one of the most athletic, has a dancing background.
Incredibly flexible, incredibly athletic.
Very strong legs. You can see that.
Look at that flexibility.
And face first goes Scorpio Sky, and a great teamwork that time. And here's a moonsault after the elbow, and Janela will make the cover. 1, 2, and Page broke it up.
Yeah, even Page isn't going to let that go down. He's on the apron. He sees that down. He's smart enough to break it up.
Scorpio Sky, along with Frankie Kazarian, the first ever AEW World Tag Team Champs, held the title for 83 days. And now he's gone his own way and has Ethan Page as his partner. Meanwhile, Kazarian and Christopher Daniels still together.
Wow. Joey Janela just ate the canvas on that one. Scorpio Sky needs to hook an arm, roll him over, and get a cover on that one.
Trouble here for the bad boy.
Ethan Page not afraid to use his environment to get an advantage. Slinging Joey Janela into that steel railing.
Listen, Joey Janela's been hit by tables and chairs and who knows what. So going into a safety rail is nothing new for him.
No, actually, you're absolutely right, Tony. Joey Janela hitting the steel railing is like you and I getting a morning cup of coffee.
Right. It's just sometimes he absorbs pain. Seemingly, it looks like when he's on his last breath, he will come back. Will Joey Janela? It's been one of his trademarks.
Intestinal fortitude. He's like Joe Montana. He's a comeback kid.
How about that? A Joe Montana line. Good reversal by Page, and here comes Sky.
I love the teamwork of Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page right now. Keeping Joey Janela in their corner, cut off from Sonny Kiss, outnumbered, just laying the wood right now, just beating on Joey Janela.
The fans will notice this is a much different in many ways, at least the way he approaches the ring. Much different Scorpio Sky than we saw back when he won the World Tag Team Championship.
His intensity has really stepped up a level. It's like Scorpio Sky stepping away and coming back now. He's on a mission to set the tone for everyone that he's here in the series.
1, 2 on a sunset flip. Got a 2 count. Sky is out. And down goes Janela.
And right away, he knew there was a chance Joey was going to tag out. Didn't want that fresh partner in. Took his head off.
Got a 2 count.
Got a nice 2 count. Took his head off with a lariat. Settled the pace right back down. Dragged him back into the corner. Tag in his fresh partner. Man, that's a smart tag team work by Ethan Page and Scorpio Skye.
Yeah, he held on to the arm that time, pushing the Skye. And Sonny said, well, Sonny's had enough. And that time, Page ran away. Well, Page looked
Of course he did. That's the old Page twist. Tony, anchor the partner, get the partner, come in, run. The refs can put the partner out.
Right.
That's such smart thinking on Ethan Page's part. It's kind of dangerous when you get a team as athletically talented as Scorpio Skye and Ethan Page, and they're also that smart.
There's a pickup and a backbreaker that time right across the knee. And again, Janela just face first in a lot of pain here. And they're having his way with him, but that's sometimes you think you're having your way with Joey Janela, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're actually taking Joey Janela to his happy place.
Here's the pickup. Gonna do it again. This time it was Skye with the backbreaker.
That's a little tag team competition. Anything you cover?
And a 2 count.
Anything you and your partner I can do too. I like the ego and the competition. Let's hope these two keep it together on the same page. Because sometimes with big egos like that, you cause a rip to the team. Right now these guys are firing on all cylinders, but there's a potential powder keg there.
Aubrey Everett, the referee, she's my co-host on
Good shot by Joey Janela right in the solar plexus.
Our podcast. And there Page just muscles him back in the corner, and again Janela.
And Joey Janela right now is no place where he needs to be.
Skye just waiting for his opportunity on the outside. Wow, right in the face of Aubrey Edwards.
You know what they did? They gave Joey Janela too much breathing time. Oh, that one was a nice haymaker. Joey's almost out on his feet right there.
Crossing the arms. Janela holds still on the and gets the tag on the other side. And here, look at Sonny Kiss. Wow, great leg swing. What a drop kick.
All the way across the ring for a kick right in the face. I love it.
Spin look hit that time. The heel of the foot on the face. Scorpio Skye. Here, Sonny Kiss again. Lands on his feet. And, well,
Inseguri
on the side of the head. Again, the great overpowering leg swing of Sonny Kiss at a cartwheel, handspring. Down goes Skye. Kiss has got the cover. No. Don't get too disappointed,
Don't
Sonny.
get too disappointed, Sonny.
Yeah.
Stay in the game.
All right, Sonny is going to make a tag. Joey now. Didn't stay out long. And quickly, Skye goes for some refuge down. Watch out.
Double plancha with a hit.
Now let Kiss right.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
That says it all about Joey Janela right there.
Right there.
That camera shot. Oh.
Wow, nice super kick.
Yeah, great cross kick that time. Now throws him in. Let's see what Janela can come up with now. Oh, boy. Skye with the DDT. Walked right into it.
Explosive ring awareness.
1, 2. Was unable really to make a good cover that time. Just kind of laid across him as best he could.
Well, Scorpio Skye was a little bit of trouble, and he pulled that move out on instinct with that DDT. But, yeah, he was a little weird in no man's land. He needed to hook that leg and get that cover in solid. He might have already gotten a pinfall. Ethan Page in now. Going to pick up from Scorpio Skye's damage. You know, it's kind of amazing the thrashing that Joey Janela has taken so far in this match. Like, he's really been hit with everything. But Ethan Page tried this earlier.
Yeah, it worked that time.
It worked that time. It's all over now.
Going for the Ego's Edge. Janela's got the turnbuckle hooked here. He was going with the Ego's Edge and another thrust kick, this time with the middle turnbuckle. And now Janela from the top with a moonsault. Boy, Janela cannot even make a cover. He doesn't know where he is. There he goes. A tag. Double team maneuver here. Driving the knee down on Page. 1, 2, and Skye said that's enough, and he saves the match. And now it's breaking down here.
It is breaking down.
Kiss is the legal man in, and there goes.
And Joey Page hit his own head on the railing. Did you hear that thump?
Joe Page suicide that time between the ropes. Sonny Kiss maybe has.
I think Scorpio Skye might have caught him with an elbow, Tom.
I believe so. He looks like has him where he wants it. No, Skye pushes Sonny Kiss down. Oh, boy, and he
walked right into that. Poor Sonny Kiss didn't even get a chance to see that coming. A shoulder tackle by Ethan Page, ran through, doubled up the damage.
Here he goes, going to try the Ego's Edge once again. Wow, just throws him across the ring on the Ego's Edge and gets the 3 count.
Now into this match, the team of Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page.
That was a valiant effort by Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela. I mean, Joey Janela took a heck of a beating during that match, but Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky are just working so well together. They really complement each other's athleticism.
How about that, Paul?
Well, you gotta love that Ego's Edge, but you know what we missed was the setup before from Scorpio Sky getting that nice shin kick high to Sonny Kiss in the forehead.
Skye and Page, a duo that took a very keen interest in Sting's interview that I conducted a week ago on Dynamite. And they're now 2-0 as a team here in AEW. Next up here on Elevation, one of our feature bouts, the Hollywood Hunk Ryan Nemeth and Cezar Bononi with J.D. Drake will take on Best Friends with Orange Cassidy and Kris Statlander.
This is a tag team contest scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 467 pounds, the team of Cezar Bononi and the Hollywood Hunk, Ryan Nemeth.
Quite a team.
Quite a team, and they're out there with J.D. Drake, the blue-collar badass.
J.D. Drake, I got to say, hell of a match this past Wednesday for the TNT title against Darby Allin. Darby Allin's still the champ, but the badass gave him everything, buddy.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 418 pounds, Chuck Taylor, Trent, Britt.
Looking forward to this match. Best Friends back together again, the first time here this year. Trent's first match in 117 days after he was attacked by Miro with a torn pec in December.
First time I ever seen her.
And here they are together again with Orange Cassidy and Kris Statlander. New friends found with Statlander.
J.D. Drake giving a little coaching out
First time I
there.
ever seen Statlander.
His advice on how to do
Got
that.
injured.
After that match,
First
he
time I
did
ever
have
seen
the
her on
Darby Allin.
stage.
If I was Ryan Nemeth, I would want to hear what J.D.
I never
Drake
seen
did.
him twice.
Absolutely.
That's the first time I've ever seen her. Yeah.
Trent and Chuck, first AEW team ever with 20 wins. Top contenders to the tag team title before the injury. Maybe at one time they were the number 1 contenders. And we saw them recently on Dynamite come out, interrupt Pac and the Death Triangle, making a statement that they were back. This is a big match for them, man. I tell you, it's with Statlander.
J.D. Drake giving a little coaching out there, giving his advice on how to do this. After that match he did have with Darby Allin, if I was Ryan Nemeth, I would want to hear what J.D. Drake did have to say.
Absolutely. Trent and Chuck, first AEW team ever with 20 wins. Top contenders to the tag team title before the injury. Maybe at one time they were the number 1 contenders. And we saw them recently on Dynamite come out, interrupt Pac and the Death Triangle, making a statement that they were back.
This is a big match for them, man. I tell you, this is a great to see them back together, and great to be able to call this match on Elevation.
Actually, you got to see the energy of Chuck too. You can tell he's really excited to be back with Frank.
The Hollywood Hunk, Ryan Nemeth just wants to show him up here a little bit.
That's a Hollywood Hunk's whole MO. He wants to show everybody up.
He's got quite a partner as well as big Cezar Bononi over in the corner.
What a powerhouse.
All right, let's see what the Hollywood Hunk now can do with a much more experienced Chuck Taylor. Leg trip that time to send him down, and again, 4 points for me. Okay.
Showing that amateur background.
With 4 points. Huh?
With 4 points.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we don't keep track of points in our sport.
Yeah. What do you think the 4 points for takedown and that's a question for the American Nightmare coach.
Yeah, I've got an extreme extensive amateur wrestling background. Do you know? Well, you know.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Now here's Trent. Looking forward to this. To see what type of shape he's in. See if he's all healed up.
Yeah, I was 313 pounds in high school. I couldn't make the weight limit.
I'm sure.
Plus, I couldn't get gear to fit my head.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure you're right. Forearm shot.
Nemeth sinking those shots right in on Trent.
Oh, Trent firing right back, buddy.
Firing back. There he comes. Nice big chop across the chest.
Well, no ring rust so far under Trent. Looking quick. Man, look at that explosion that time to connect with a back elbow.
Show that speed and quickness.
Best friends back together. Orange Cassidy with them, and there's a Northern Light suplex 1-2. Well, good. He does feel good. That's great news, and maybe bad news for the tag teams in AEW.
Sometimes you can knock a little of that rust off and get your mojo going. Right now, they look like their mojo's going pretty good.
Little handshake that time. Double elbow drop, covered by Chuck. But Nemeth out in one. Boy, they've done a great job of keeping the big guy out, haven't they?
Well, that's a smart play on their part. That's an experienced tag team. They've kind of cut Ryan Nemeth off from his corner and kept that big Cezar Bononi out of the ring.
Nemeth hit the other corner. Here comes Chuck running elbow attempt. Oh, boy, there's the big guy.
He got enough to stand on the apron watching.
And he's going to get his shot in now. Cezar Bononi.
Smart move by Ryan Nemeth, tagging the big guy, let him go to work, get your breath, get focused.
6'6", 259 pounds of him, man.
This is a guy like Cezar, he just enjoys inflicting pain.
Sure.
You can see it on his face. He loves doing it. Kick to the ribs there. And now the roles have switched. It's Chuck that's deep in enemy territory.
He really is.
Off.
And Drake is there as well. And this trio slowly making their way into the minds of fans everywhere. I think Drake made his name on Dynamite. And we've seen what Bononi has done. I mean, he's had great matches against John Moxley and Hangman Page. Oh, and Ryan Nemeth continues to make a name for himself. And right now, they're having their way here with Chuck Taylor.
Absolutely, but they're doing that smart business. Big cover. 2. They're cutting that ring off. They're keeping Chuck buried in enemy territory. That way you can tag in a fresh partner, keep it going, wear down Chuck. Right now, Chuck's in no man's land. Face first in that top turnbuckle. And the Hollywood Hunk is like to show how cool he is, and it backfired. Chuck's firing up out of the corner.
Yeah, shot him with a forearm.
There's the tie.
Here comes Trent, a best friend, stuck it out of the way, goes for Bononi. And now with a running leg, down goes the Hunk. And again, he'll do it one more time.
So Trent's feeling it pretty big here.
Yeah, he said he said I feel good, and he's looking good right now. High knee that time. And he's going to hit the near rope. Another, that would look like more like an elbow. A running elbow strike than a lariat.
Sure did, Tony.
Oh, big forearm shot. Down goes Bononi, the big guy. And a back elbow. Trent over the top.
Trent's trying to make a statement, keep Bononi from getting involved, put him down on the outside, get back in, take care of Ryan.
Ducks through that time. Picks him up into a DDT.
Wow, he sucked all that DDT.
And Chuck will come in. Here's the tag. Forearm shot. Soul food, baby. And a cover. 1, 2. No, he's out. Boy, Chuck was doing a little bit of celebrating too early that time.
Celebrated a little bit. He looked surprised, too. Ryan Nemeth's throwing a lot of guts and fortitude to kick out of that. I personally like soul food. I wouldn't want to kick out.
No, man.
But I like food, period.
Yeah. And a knife edge chop again by Trent. Nemeth's in trouble. Bononi is still down. No, he's up to his feet.
He was baiting, Tony. He was baiting. He was acting like he wasn't there to do anything, but he was waiting for an opportunity. Nice DDT.
Great counter move that time by Nemeth. Now Nemeth needs a tag, but his partner needs to be in the corner. He'll make it. Here comes the big guy. And a running lariat. Pinned him into the corner. Trent, the full arm drag, pump handle pickup here coming up. Over the top. 1, 2, new. Bryce Remsburg close to making a 3 count that time. And meanwhile, down low, watch out, the big guy's got Chuck. Chuck's got the big guy into the post. Bononi goes down.
You might not want to be showboating right here at this moment.
Pick up. Oh, a fall away slam that time. And again, boy, this time Nemeth's in trouble. Looking for strong zero. They're double team moving. There it is. 1, 2, 3. They're back. And they win it. Best friends. 20 wins in 2020 and now 1-0 here in 2021. Love it, man. Statlander and Orange going to celebrate it. There's that strong zero, man. That's a great move. There you have it, best friends.
Best friends are here to shake up the AEW Tag Team Division all over again.
Come on, bring it back, man. We haven't seen it in quite a while. Here we go. You got to give the people what they want. Hell yeah.
I love it.
Best friends, Kris Statlander and Orange Cassidy celebrating the win.
Wednesday on TNT, Matt Hardy faces Darby Allin for the TNT title. Back in Phoenix, challenge Young Bucks for the Tag Team Championship. And Dax Harwood takes on Chris Jericho with special guest enforcer Iron Mike Tyson. The worst is yet to come. AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite at 8 on TNT.
Oh, that's it, folks. I'm getting out of here. See you on the Monday Night Raw review. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll